Hey, welcome back. So today I wanted to talk about some foundational concepts to scheduling. We're going to do a video series where we just kind of go over the basics of some scheduling concepts. I realize that in my other videos we just go through, building and creating schedules and updating them in Microsoft Project and P6, and we do some advanced, importing and exporting and stuff. But if you're just starting out and you're watching those videos and we're jumping into certain concepts like the data date and early dates and stuff like that, we can kind of take a step back and start from scratch and make sure that we all understand what those key concepts are. So in this video we're just going to talk about the data date. In future videos we'll talk about early dates, late dates. You can kind of see the list of other concepts that we're going to go over. And by all means, if you have a concept that you want me to talk about, you hear something in a project meeting that's confusing, leave a comment down below. I'd love to cover it and help you understand what that is. So let's go ahead. We'll talk about the data date here in our first video. And so let me go ahead and get my face down. And the data date is simply, it's represented by a vertical line in a schedule file, and essentially what it is everything left of that vertical line, that data date, references progress that's been achieved, and everything to the right of that vertical line is forecasted work. So think of progress achieved like a picture. You've taken a picture in time, that picture freezes everything and it's no longer moving, it's static. It can't be changed. It's simply you have recorded, you're building a house and the walls are done. You've simply recorded, hey, here are the dates that the wall was erected or built. So that's the idea of everything left of the data date. You've just recorded the progress. There's nothing that's being calculated from it. It's just, it's simply static. Everything now to the right, which is referring to forecasted work, that's still moving. That's still being calculated. And it's being calculated specifically from the data date. So this data date, at the very beginning of your project, we'll kind of move everything down here. And at the beginning of the project, you're going to create what's called your baseline schedule, right? It's your very first project schedule, and that is going to show, that's your original plan for how you're going to get the project done. And then at that point in time, everything is forecasted work. In a baseline schedule, typically you're not going to have any progress achieved. It's all future work. This is how I plan to get my project done. It's all forecasted. But then as you move and you do your first schedule update, so that data date moves, all of your forecasted work moves, and now this becomes update number 1, right? So now we've moved the data date. Our progress has been achieved, and we've recorded that progress now, and it's left of the data date. And then this forecasted work is recalculated based off of this new data date, and the dates get recalculated, so based off of where the data date is. So I hope that makes sense. As you keep going along, update number 1 is going to turn into update number 2, and this data date just kind of keeps marching along, and you keep recording your progress, everything left of the data date. You're just going to continue to record your progress. Your forecasted work might go longer, might go shorter, based off of your plan and how it's changing. But that is the data date or the status date. It's just simply the moment in time where everything left of it is progress achieved and everything right of it is forecasted work that is being calculated. So hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, leave a comment below and stick around for the next video, and we'll talk about early, late, and actual dates. Okay, see you there.